In the annals of history, there are tales of love that defy all odds, that transcend the boundaries of time and place. These are the stories that stir our hearts, reminding us that love, in all its forms, is a force more powerful than any obstacle. One such tale, shrouded in the sands of time, is that of Moses' forbidden love story, a hidden affair that unfolded amidst the vast expanse of the desert. Before we delve into the depths of this clandestine affair, let's acquaint ourselves with the enigmatic figure of Moses. Known as a prophet, leader, and lawgiver, Moses is a central figure in the religious narratives of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. He is revered as the man chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, guiding them through the treacherous wilderness toward the promised land. Exodus chapter 3 verse 10, "So now, go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people the Israelites out of Egypt." Numbers chapter 12 verse 3, "Now Moses was a very humble man, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth." But beyond his prophetic role, Moses was a man of deep complexity. His life was marked by trials and tribulations, as well as moments of profound intimacy with the divine. Yet, there is a lesser-known facet of his life, a secret love story that has remained hidden in the shadows of history. Numbers 12 verse 3, "Now Moses was a very humble man, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth." The backdrop for Moses' forbidden love story is the unforgiving wilderness of the Sinai Peninsula. As the Israelites journeyed through this desolate land, they faced not only the harsh conditions of the desert but also the tumultuous terrain of their own hearts. Exodus 19 verse 1, "On the first day of the third month after the Israelites left Egypt, on that very day, they came to the desert of Sinai." At a pivotal juncture in their journey, Moses and his followers encountered the Midianites, a nomadic people who inhabited the region. It was here that Moses would encounter the woman who would change the course of his life, Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, a priest of Midian. Exodus 2 verse 16 to 17, "Now a priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came to draw water and fill the troughs to water their father's flock. Some shepherds came along and drove them away, but Moses got up and came to their rescue and watered their flock." Zipporah was a woman of striking beauty, but it was her spirit that truly captivated Moses. She possessed a wisdom and grace that transcended her years, and her presence brought solace to the weary heart of the prophet. Their connection was immediate, a magnetic force that defied explanation. Proverbs 31 verse 30, "Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." The love between Moses and Zipporah was not merely a matter of two hearts entwined, it was a love that dared to challenge the norms and expectations of their respective societies. Moses, an Israelite leader, was bound by the customs and traditions of his people, while Zipporah was a Midianite, an outsider in the eyes of the Israelites. Exodus 18 verse 3 to 4, "And her 2 sons. One son was named Gershom, for Moses said, 'I have become a foreigner in a foreign land,' and the other was named Eleazar, for he said, 'My father's God was my helper, he saved me from the sword of Pharaoh.'" Their union was fraught with challenges, not the least of which was the disapproval of their tribes. The Israelites saw Zipporah as an outsider, a foreigner who threatened the purity of their lineage. The Midianites, too, viewed Moses with suspicion, fearing that he might lead their daughter away from her ancestral customs. Numbers 12 verse 1, "Miriam and Aaron began to talk against Moses because of his Cushite wife, for he had married a Cushite." Yet, love is a formidable force, and Moses and Zipporah were determined to overcome these obstacles. Their love was a secret, hidden from prying eyes, blossoming amidst the harsh beauty of the desert. They stole moments of stolen glances, whispered words, and stolen kisses, their hearts beating in unison against all odds. Song of Solomon 2 verse 7, "Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires." Moses and Zipporah's love was tested time and again as they journeyed through the desert. The harsh conditions of their nomadic life demanded strength and resilience, and their love provided them with the fortitude to face each trial that came their way. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 7, "It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." One of the most dramatic moments in their love story occurred when Moses was called upon to lead the Israelites through the parting of the Red Sea, a miraculous event that would secure their freedom from Pharaoh's clutches. In the midst of this awe-inspiring spectacle, Moses' heart ached for Zipporah, who could not be by his side during this pivotal moment. Exodus 14 verse 21 to 22, "Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and all that night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground, with a wall of water on their right and on their left." Their separation during this critical time was a testament to the sacrifices they made for their love. Moses knew that he had a divine mission to fulfill, but his heart remained tethered to Zipporah, even in the midst of the miraculous. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 32 to 34, "I would like you to be free from concern. An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, how he can please the Lord. But a married man is concerned about the affairs of this world, how he can please his wife, and his interests are divided." As time passed, Moses and Zipporah's love story became more than just a forbidden affair, it became a symbol of the unity between their two worlds. Moses' leadership among the Israelites and Zipporah's connection to the Midianite priesthood served as a bridge between their respective communities. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 12 to 13, "To the rest, I say this, I, not the Lord, if any brother has a wife who is not a believer and she is willing to live with him, he must not divorce her. And if a woman has a husband who is not a believer and he is willing to live with her, she must not divorce him." Through their love, they began to foster understanding and acceptance between the Israelites and the Midianites. Their union exemplified the idea that love knows no boundaries, transcending the divisions of race, culture, and tradition. Galatians 3 verse 28, "There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus." Moses' forbidden love story with Zipporah continued to be a source of strength and inspiration throughout his life. Their love served as a wellspring of wisdom and compassion, shaping Moses into the compassionate leader he became. 1 Peter 4 verse 8, "Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins." Zipporah, too, left an indelible mark on history. Her wisdom and grace were remembered by her descendants, who would go on to play significant roles in the unfolding narrative of the Israelites. Proverbs 31 verse 10 to 12, "A wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life." Moses' forbidden love story with Zipporah is a testament to the enduring power of love. Their love defied societal norms, transcended cultural boundaries, and withstood the trials of time and circumstance. It is a reminder that love, in all its forms, has the potential to bridge divides and bring about positive change in the world. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4 to 7, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." As we look back on this hidden affair in the desert, we are reminded that love is a force that cannot be confined by the constraints of society or tradition. It is a force that can transform individuals and communities, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of history. Moses and Zipporah's love story is a reminder that love is, and always will be, the most powerful force in the universe, a force that can conquer even the most formidable of obstacles and illuminate the darkest of deserts with its eternal flame. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13, "And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Their love story serves as an enduring testament to the profound impact that love can have on individuals and the world around them. It transcends time and place, leaving a legacy of unity, understanding, and compassion, a legacy that continues to inspire and uplift us today. Ephesians 4 verse 2-3, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, click the notification bell so you will be notified when we upload another video. Also, comment and share your thoughts about this video in the comments section. You are blessed.